Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis, and today's episode is sponsored by YouTube's awesome news series F2 Finding Football.
In Finding Football, we'll bring you the best football talent, celebrity musicians, unique football pitches, it's like a stadium, and explore the beautiful game across the globe. This is Finding Football.
F2 Finding Football sees the F2 freestylers explore football from around the world. Football obviously being soccer football rather than American egg ball. Where they even travel to Mexico to experience some muy bueno lucha libre professional wrestling. See. It's the perfect warm-up for the World Cup final this Sunday. You can watch the episodes by clicking the link in the video description below. So support WrestleTalk and go check it out. Earlier this year, AJ Styles infamously sang "It's the best of both worlds" as part of WWE announcing they'd be dropping brand-exclusive pay-per-views to have both Raw and SmackDown wrestlers on their monthly shows. But if a new report is to be believed, they're not the only worlds we'll be getting the best of, as Barnburner claimed WWE are considering bringing back WCW pay-per-view names. Come on, Hogwild! According to Brad Shepard, who previously broke this year's Hall of Fame class, and the news that the XFL would be returning, WWE are looking at replacing a few of their current pay-per-view names with the more famous WCW brands they bought back in 2001, with Halloween Havoc and Starrcade as the potential frontrunners. This ties in very neatly with PW Insider's report from earlier this week that WWE have moved TLC, not that TLC, from its originally scheduled October slot to December, replacing that month's own old WCW pay-per-view name, Clash of Champions. This currently leaves WWE without an October pay-per-view outside the Australia Super Duper show on the 6th. And it just so happens Halloween Havoc is an October-themed event. And with Starrcade traditionally a December pay-per-view, TLC could be replaced by WCW's old version of WrestleMania. WWE actually ran a Starrcade-branded live event in North Carolina last November, successfully cashing in on the territory's WCW nostalgia. WWE, of course, also brought back WCW's 2 rings and a steel cage concept War Games for last November's NXT TakeOver event. Hopefully Brock Lesnar's a WCW fan, because then he might actually show up for work. After receiving huge mainstream publicity from getting in the octagon at last Saturday's UFC 226 show to challenge new champion Daniel Cormier, WWE's Universal Champion was conspicuous by his absence on Monday Night Raw. Not because he wasn't actually in attendance, because that's totally normal, he never shows up, but by how WWE never mentioned his name, failing to take advantage of all his publicity from just 2 days prior. The build for Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley started to be about bragging rights rather than becoming the #1 contender for Brock's title. It seems this was a directive from Vince McMahon himself, as the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting that in the production meeting before Raw, McMahon told everyone that the show in Boston is to focus completely on building Extreme Rules, a show Lesnar isn't on, so his name wasn't to be mentioned. McMahon said that they will start talking about Lesnar when he's being offered to our audience and we can capitalize on it. Dave Meltzer speculates this is all just Vince's latest way to get the crowd on Roman's side, by portraying Lesnar as someone who's walked out on the WWE fans for UFC. And despite Kurt Angle blaming a snag in Brock's contract for the already announced Extreme Rules multi-man #1 contenders match being scrapped, in reality, everything that is taking place as far as the pro wrestling end is being dictated by McMahon and not Lesnar, who is under contract at least through the end of August. And Meltzer has followed this up with a new report that despite rumours Brock wouldn't show up on WWE again until later this year, Lesnar's next appearance for the promotion will be defending his Universal Championship at SummerSlam. It's not yet known who his opponent will be, but the previously reported plan was for Roman Reigns to finally beat him for the title. Make sure to check out F2 Finding Football by clicking the video on screen now, and give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.